I may have stroke if Tinubu loses 2023 election. Ogunolu Samsideen says, wow. So this guy is saying he will have stroke. He may have stroke if Tinubu loses the election. What is his reason for that? And why would he have stroke if somebody else loses the election? He's not drinking Panadol for some other person's headache. What, except there is something that is under Tinubu that is going to lose. Because most people that are sticking out their neck right now are people that have one or two things to benefit under Tinubu. That is the truth. But looking at Tinubu's health and everything around him, it's obvious that he's not fit to be the president. But for some people to still be following him, even with all his gaffes, with all his errors, even with all his infinities, and every story around him, that are still following him, it means that there's something they want to gain. That is true. Just like the people that are under Buhari right from 2015 to today, that Buhari has spent more time in the hospital than even in the office. All right, they are just there covering for him, working for him, while doing what they are doing under him. That is the truth. So it is going to be, or it is very unfortunate that people, because of what they want to gain, no longer stand for the truth. Let's see what Samsideen has to say. Ahead of the 2023 general elections, founder and national convener, BAT Youth Caucus, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu Youth Caucus, Ogunolu Samsideen, has expressed fears that he may be down with stroke should the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, fails to emerge victorious in the poll. Now, wow. Samsideen, who took to his social media page on Thursday to express concern over alleged gang-up against Tinubu, said many politicians that the former Lagos governor helped are now turning against him just few weeks to his election. Can you imagine? Okay, it was reported that Tinubu had on Wednesday, during a campaign rally, accused some of the individuals in government of trying to frustrate his effort to win the election by ensuring fuel scarcity and new Naira notes scarcity as well. But the Osun APC member called on God to ensure Tinubu wins in the election so that efforts put in place will not be in vain. Can you imagine? So everybody is calling on, even whether you are doing what is good or the bad or the ugly, everybody calls on God. Even the armed robber calls on God before going to rob, so that they can go and come back. All right? The Ashawo will also pray to God to help him to go and come back safely, or to help her to go and come back. Everybody will pray to God for whether what they're doing is right or wrong. This God says, that God say God not be man. You know. So this is what Samsideen is saying, all right, that just few weeks to the election, all the people who are in government that Bola Tinubu helped are now turning up against him, all right, and this is coming now as Tinubu went for a rally in Abeokuta and said that whether they put fresh scarcity high, whether they hold the Naira or they change the color of the Naira, they will still win the election, all right, blasting the current sitting APC government, that some people in the government are frustrating his effort. Wow. And then that statement from that rally has actually received a lot of backlash since that time. But the Osun APC member called on God to ensure Tinubu wins in the election so that efforts put in place will not be in vain. His words, God, I beg, don't let all my efforts and sacrifice be in vain on Asiwaju. Please answer my prayer so that I won't have stroke. So that I won't have stroke. Asiwaju's victory is my health care. Can you imagine? Look at what somebody is saying. Asiwaju's victory is his health care. And wow. See how they are paying Jagaban back after years of lifting them up and supporting them. God, show your support. Don't leave us alone. We need victory. Can you imagine? For this kind of prayer to come, it means that these people know that their card is up, knows that they are going to lose or they are at the verge of losing. All right? It means that all their strategies are down and the hopes are crashing. That is what it means. It means that all handwriting on the wall indicates that they are not going to win. So there must be anxiety in APC as far as it is right now. Even myself in youth organization, I have been betrayed by ungrateful people that are selfish, talk less of entire politics. On a stroke, can you imagine? I am feeling pains for Asiwaju. Wallahi, raising ungrateful people is seriously forever injury. So that is what Samsideen is saying. All right, that all the people that Asiwaju had raised in politics, they are now all turning against him. And now he's praying that God should help him so that all his effort on Asiwaju will not be in vain. If not, now stroke. Asiwaju's victory is his head care. Can you imagine what Samsideen is saying? Well, that is his fate. He has taken his fate, and let him continue to pray. Let him continue to pray. And God knows which prayer to answer and which not to answer. And that is why God is not man. All right? Somebody said that will surely be your portion because Tinubu will lose the election. So he said, back to sender, God forbid. Can you imagine? Same to you, help me say amen. Can you imagine? Wow. So that's what somebody says here. Somebody say, by God's grace, Tinubu Shetima is the next Nigerian president and vice president of Nigeria. By God's grace, Tinubu Shetima will win the election coming next month. That's fine. Everybody's wishing each other well. But people will have to come out and vote, and the vote will determine who will be the next president. Okay? There's something God has done his part. It's not our part. That is it. Somebody said, God forbid, afflictions can't follow upon us the second time. That is true. The APC government of 8 years has been misery for everybody, penury for everybody. So nobody wants APC to come again. That is the truth. And the architect of APC is the person that wants to come the next president. No, because Tinubu is as good as architect of what is happening to Nigeria today. He formed APC. He boasted of putting Buhari there. So it means that everything about this government, he will share from it. All the blames, all the failures, he will share from it. So there's nothing new that is coming to give Nigerians. So nobody wants APC back to power anymore. They need to go. God don't answer prayers of evil people. Tinubu is evil. That is what somebody is saying there. Okay, I pity this young man. I have severally wrote on his fora that the Northerners are better politicians than the Southerners. I knew from the word go that BAT will be betrayed. Young man, prepare yourself for the defeat. Book a place in the hospital of your choice where good care will be taken of you because you will have stroke. That is what it means. You will have the stroke. You will have the stroke. I have said it. His mouth is going to bend one side. Can you imagine? That is the symptom of stroke. Mouth bending to one side. That is the symptom of stroke. Now, wow. Niger. It's not easy. So Samsideen has accepted stroke. All right. Somebody said, no stroke for you, just die. Can you imagine? It's not a matter of brother, it's a matter of capable and integrity. Obi is the answer. That is the truth. And that is the truth. Okay. So there are several other comments here. A lot of comments are greeting this statement that Samsideen has made, saying that he will have stroke if Tinubu loses the election. And he is the convener of the national convener for Bola Ahmed Tinubu Youth Caucus. He has worked hard and is believing and praying that his efforts should not be in vain. Otherwise, he will have stroke. God help him, because nobody wants APC back to power again in Nigeria. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.